Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 760 Southeast Logan Lane here in Dundee. We're located at the front of the home. We're just off to the right of the front doorway. That's what I'm pointing at there. Just off to the right there, we have a 3-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. We have a little bit of standing water there right off the bat. We'll take another look at that at the end when the line's all drained out. Transitions here at 20 feet over to 4-inch Schedule 3034 PVC pipe. And here at 54 feet, we have reached the main lateral. I'm going to do locates to verify that we're out in the street, and then we'll let the line drain out here for a few minutes. There's two areas in particular I want to look at. There's two different bellies, one in the ABS right next to the clean out, and then another one in the green pipe here. Alright, I've located the camera head successfully at the main lateral out on Logan Lane. But the line's still draining out here, so we're going to give it a few minutes more. Alrighty, the line is essentially all drained out at this point. A little bit of water trickling through there. Now we're going through the area currently here in the PVC pipe where I noticed standing water on the way out. It's a very minimal amount. That water is probably only about a 1/16 of an inch, maybe a 1/4 of an inch. It's very minimal. And I'll locate here. This is roughly where it starts at, is here about 35 feet out, 34 feet. Now locate the camera right here. It starts just past a little maple tree that's just off to the right of the very front of the driveway. So essentially the belly starts where the sidewalk is. And in most towns out here in this area, the city's responsible for the line once it hits the right-of-way, which is generally right at the sidewalk. You'd have to check with the city just to confirm that, but in a situation like this, the standing water is extremely minimal. To do a repair on this would be very expensive. You'd be probably $5,000 to $7,000 or more into doing a repair here to get rid of only about a 1/16 of an inch, or 1/16 of an inch of standing water. So what I do recommend though is a hydrojet. Even when you have just a minor amount of standing water, if you put grease down the line, it's going to hit those spots and kind of float up and stick to the sidewalls like you're seeing here. It's not terribly significant. There is enough of it though that I would recommend a a Hydrojet to clean it out. You can see how thick it's getting in a few spots there. So would recommend doing that just to clean it. And if you avoid putting grease, stuff like that down the line, grease, paper towels, feminine hygiene products, flushable wipes, items that really should not go down the sewer line in the first place, those items tend to hang up in standing water. That's such a minimal amount there that it's not I'm not all that concerned about it catching anything. But if grease and paper towels in particular should never go down any sewer line. They'll hit spots like that, and they can kind of hang up there. So if you're just putting toilet paper and regular food debris down the disposal, that stuff's going to get through there without any problem at all. And currently, even with the debris buildup in there, there's still adequate flow to the main lateral. So, and then right here, close to the clean out, we also had a little bit of standing water. And this spot here is only, and we'll measure it out, the worst that standing water is getting there is about 1/2 of an inch, but the section of pipe here is very small. It extends from 2 feet to about 5 feet. It's about a 3-foot section of the line here. And in this spot here, there's a little bit of particulate floating around in the water, but no major debris buildup. It's not even kind of thick through here. So, and that another reason I'm not going to recommend a repair there. It's not significant. There's no debris building up to any kind of significant point there. So once again, just make sure that toilet paper and food debris going down the disposal are really the only things going down the line, and it's going to shoot past this just fine. There's no indication that has ever caused a clog or a backup or anything like that, and I wouldn't expect it to. It's very minor. Anyway, we've got good flow to the main lateral. The ABS and PVC portions are still in good shape, intact, even with a little bit of standing water. There's no breaches in the line or anything like that. Now, the sewer line is functioning at this time, but I would recommend a Hydrojet just to clear some of the grease buildup out that's out there in the PVC section of the line.